Hey guys, this is Jeremy back with another video on CryptoByte, and today we're going to be talking about something quite unique, an article that was published on the Ripple's website titled Fan Friday, Question and Answer with Hodor. So for those of you who don't know who Hodor is, he is a fictional character on HBO's Game of Thrones, and he's one of the main characters who, without giving any spoilers, was a part of the show. So just a disclaimer, I'm not 100% sure if anything here is 100% accurate. I'm just going to go ahead and read through this article, and I'll give you my thoughts and opinions once I reach the end of it. So starting from the top, they say that XRP's advantage over any other digital currency asset derives from its underlying technology and utility. It's incredibly scalable, powering over 1,500 transactions per second, and is faster than any other digital asset available today. It also has a compelling use case, the potential to solve the liquidity problem inherent to cross-border payments. Yet Ripple has another powerful characteristics. It has one of the most vibrant, engaged, and outspoken communities in the digital asset landscape. XRP community members offer their respective viewpoints and analysis of events in the XRP ecosystem, while fostering a constant debate on various social media channels regarding the future of XRP. One of the most popular and respected voices in the XRP community is an individual known as Hodor. Hodor is an active member on XRP chat, Twitter, and Reddit's r/Ripple. He also regularly shares his insights on XRP and other digital assets in a well-written and researched personal blog. We interviewed Hodor to learn more about why he's such a believer in XRP. So the first question that the Ripple community did ask Hodor was, how did you first discover Ripple and XRP? To which he replied, my first interaction with Ripple and XRP was through learning about the digital asset on Bitcoin forum. I wasn't eligible as I was a new member on the forum at that point. So it says that he felt that he would feel FOMO after reading about Bitcoin's rise in value, and then he looked into the technical side of XRP, learning about its consensus model, and then he decided this is the one to invest in. The next question was, what makes XRP stand out to you from other digital assets? To which he replied, if I had to choose one characteristic, it would be the confirmation speed. So he goes on talking about how with Bitcoin he had to wait for 6 confirmations, which was more than an hour, and the funny thing was that when he actually did get some XRP into his wallet, he says that within 4 seconds later his balance was updated. That's when he realized to himself that this was the one. So another question that the Ripple community asked Hodor was, what about Ripple and XRP has made you such a passionate supporter? To which Hodor replies, it's not often that we find ourselves with such clear indications of what is right and what is wrong. When I first stumbled across Ripple and XRP on Bitcoin forum, I read an unfortunate post where crypto anarchists lobbed false accusations at Ripple. David Schwartz jumped in to clarify the facts in the face of inflammatory posts. Seeing his calm demeanor and also just listening to him explain the technical implementation details in an effort to set the record straight convinced me that I was seeing the formation of a great company at its very beginning stages. Watching David Schwartz on social media inspired me. So another question that was asked was, your writing and tweets really resonate with the XRP community. Why do you think that is? To which he replied, very simple. Those of us who own XRP are on board with what we perceive to be an incredible digital asset. As buyers, we've already hopefully done our research on the digital asset, and we believe in the technology innovations that Ripple and XRP represent. While some may have purchased XRP based on temporary price behavior, others made a very deliberate choice after conducting their own research. Even though my blog and tweets sometimes preach to the choir, I make a concerted effort to provide fresh perspectives that readers may not have considered. The funny part, I get many of my ideas from other community members who are also readers. So another question here is, there is a large organic community around XRP and Ripple. Why do you think there are so many people excited about XRP and Ripple? To which he replied, it's a mix of reasons. I think a lot of the new interest comes from those individuals looking to get in early on an innovation that they believe is going to make a huge difference in the way that money flows throughout the world. Note that some are also excited by XRP just on its merits as a digital asset. So now that we're at the end of the article, I want to let you know on my skepticisms about this. I'm not 100% sure if this is the Hodor that Ripple claims it is, according to this photo on the page of the article, because the article doesn't actually say anything about Hodor coming from Game of Thrones. Rather, it just says that his online identity is known as Hodor, and if we look at his Twitter, nothing on his Twitter is actually related to Game of Thrones. It's all about Ripple, and the the Twitter handle is Hodor7777. And the actual actor from Game of Thrones has not said anything about this on his own personal Twitter, so naturally I'm a bit skeptical as to this is the Hodor they claim it to be. I personally am a believer in Ripple, but if they do seem to be releasing articles like this just to build up hype, it does put a sour taste in my mouth because I'm not 100% sure why they would do something like this rather than just to confuse potential investors. If this is the actual Hodor from Game of Thrones being the same actor, I say good on them, please point it out. Otherwise, this all seems like an opportunity to hype this coin. So let me know what you guys think. Do you think this is the actual Hodor that was in Game of Thrones? Do you think that this would even affect the price of Ripple? Do you think this was a good marketing strategy or a bad marketing strategy? What do you think of the stance Ripple is taking by trying to release this article? I'm open to all your thoughts and opinions. If I've missed anything that was right in front of me this whole time, please let me know. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will catch you guys in my next video.